What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today as we hang out for a little while. And honestly, I was looking at the things we need in order to get our big bad dude done over here. And it's going to require some doing. It's going to take a little bit of effort. The Cyclops is definitely one of those things I want to get crafted at some point. But for right now, let's go listen to our answering machine. I'm pretty sure they're trying to tell me other places that I can go in the world in order to make myself more successful.
This is Avery Quinn of Trading Ship Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read? Over. Still nothing. These Altera ships. They run out of engine grease. They send an SOS. Go offer to help. They don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's going to take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over. I'll try them again tomorrow. See what the long-range scan picks up in the meantime? Damn charter's gonna have us wasting our profit margin running errands for Altera.
I mean, you don't have to help me. I would like to help and everything, but, like, you don't have to. If it's gonna be, like, an issue and you're gonna get all salty about it, I don't see why it's that important. We need lithium in order to enamel plastic ingots. We also need to get stalker tooths in order to make enameled glass. In today's episode, I will show you how to do those things. Surprise, surprise. They're actually not that difficult. It's pretty simple. The lithium will be a little bit more challenging than getting the enamel. The enamel at night, though, is basically going to be an impossible task. So what you want to do is you want to find a stalker. And if you find a stalker around in the brush or whatever, just follow him around for a little bit. His teeth will fall out every now and again. And when his teeth fall out, you want to check the bottom of the seafloor. And you might find them here or there. The other thing you can do is they drop their teeth when they bite metal. You may have noticed that stalkers have a weird tendency to just kind of like catalog and hold metal in their mouths. When they hold the metal in their mouth, occasionally their teeth fall out. We're probably going to need like, I don't know, 6 or 7 of them would be what I would recommend. You can find them just along the bottom in here. It's not terribly difficult to do, except when your flashlight is being janky and not working properly and not aiming in the right direction. But yeah, if you skim along the bottom, you'll find them every now and again. You can see this dude over here just kind of doing his thing. If he goes to bite any metal or anything like that, that's what you'll want to watch out for. Oh my god, I don't know what happened right there, but the game just chunked on me super hard. So there we go. Now you can see him. There's one of the teeth right here. It just fell out of his mouth when he was moving things around. And we're going to need a lot of these. So essentially what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hang out for a little bit. The best way to do this, it kind of depends. Some people really just like to scan the bottom like that right there. There usually tends to be like a central collection zone where all the stalkers will fall back to with their metal. If you go to that spot, that tends to be a really, really good place where they're just knocking out all of their dentition. They don't go to the dentist enough. That's the biggest issue in this whole thing. That's the real concern that nobody really wants to talk about, is like, stalkers have a real problem with their dental education. Orthodontists, dentists, they're constantly trying to find ways to increase dental awareness in stalkers, but none of it's gone through. As it turns out, they don't speak any spoken language that we speak, and so getting the message across that they need to brush their teeth is actually pretty difficult. However, you should be able to get more than enough of these teeth if you just hang out inside one of the ravines where there's lots of stalkers. Just scan along the bottom during daytime wherever you see the scrap metal. Watch them for a little bit. Watch where they take the metal. Watch where they drop the metal. And go to that spot. And more often than not, if you've been sitting in the area for 5 or 10 minutes or whatever, there will be like 5 teeth at the bottom down here, and you can just scoop them all up. It shouldn't be too hard to get the volume that you need to craft the stuff that you want to craft, but that's just my advice in the way that I do it. You can supply them with metal. Some people like to do that, where you take the metal and you actually drop it off in a pile over here, and you just wait for them to pick it up. Absolutely a valid option as well. That is a thing that you can do. But for the moment, that's how I do my stuff. What are you doing, man? Like, why are you trying to put booty fluids on me? Stop. Ain't nobody wants your booty fluids, alright? They're disgusting and generally not really appropriate for... Did he drop a tooth over here? I don't think he did. I think he thought about it, but then he didn't. I went too near his treasure pile, and now he's upset with me. I get it, dude. I have piles of my stuff all over the place, and I hate it when people go near it. Pick up that metal, though. He didn't want to pick up the metal. Pick up the metal! Pick it up. Come on. He must be happy with its placement. Other stalkers will come along and try and steal it, though, because they're kind of dicks like that. Ah, well. I think 4 should be enough for what we're trying to do for right now. The next thing that we have on our list is that we've got to get ourselves a nice little collection, if we can, of lithium. And lithium's going to require us to take the sea moth. We're going to have to go ride that out. I'll check my base to see if I have any. I think I've dropped off lithium in the past. If we can get more of it, that'd be great. But for the enamel glass and everything like that, we're going to need the sea moth. So good news and bad news. The good news is we do have lithium. The bad news is we don't have enough. So we're going to have to go track that down. It shouldn't be too difficult. I know exactly where the biome is that I need to get to in order to get more lithium. It grows in crystals, so in the really dangerous zones, it'll just be a crystal on the wall that you can pick up, and that's it. In the depth zones, you can get it from shale, and you can get it from other spots. Without increased depth, we're going to struggle a little bit there. We're not going to be able to do the things that I want to do. But it should be easy enough to scoop up. We just got to keep our eyes on the prize, and hopefully we'll come across it. There are big lithium crystals around. I think you can mine once you get the prawn suit. I don't know anything about that, though, because I've never actually done that content. Instead, what I'm going to do now is we're going to see what kind of depths we can dive down to and get ourselves into trouble. Look, it's an underwater sea cave. Oops, I ran over another spadefish, man. Those spadefish, I swear, I bust up my hull more on spadefish than anything else in the game. I promise you of that. Like, I bust my hull up so badly on so many things around here. It sucketh. It sucketh, and I hate it. I don't see anything down in here. Go away, fishies that hurt my hull. I don't like you. Down here, we're at 191 right now. This is pretty much the lowest biome we can get to then. I have kind of this horrible fear that I'm going to look up over my head and there's going to be bad guys around. I don't think that's shale right there. It don't look like it to me. Shale has kind of like a hexagonal thing going on. It's got like a shape to it. There it is right there. Nope, that's magnetite. Never mind. That is absolutely the wrong thing and not what we are looking for. What about you? You're not what I'm looking for either. I saw a knob on the side of a mountain. I was like, I'm going to play with this knob. So having made it to testicle zone, this is probably about where I'm going to start looking around for lithium. It's about the right depth, so we should start to see some of the clusters. The computer just gave us a warning and said that biodiversity in this area was unusually low, given something rather. And it said that the reasons for this appear to be unknown. We are deep in the ocean right now. So we should start to see... Oh, we're actually back over in this area. That's good. I like this area. I know this area. This area doesn't concern me. However, it doesn't look like we've got the mineral deposits we need over here. I could risk my health and safety by going other places, but... Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Just chillaxing? Having a good time? The number one place I would go to look for lithium is just over here. I think it grows on the sides of these things, if I remember right. You can actually, like, mess with these tree trunks. I think I looted one off the side of one of these earlier, too. I don't remember exactly. Maybe they're these little things over here. Was that what it was? Maybe it wasn't the tree spawns. But, like, there are little protrusions around here somewhere, and I should be able to get lithium off of those. Let's have a look around for just a minute, and I'll show you what that looks like. Lithium, where is my lithium? Lithium, do you want to ride with me? Lithium, yeah. But watch out for, you know, hazards and stuff while you're around. There are weird little creatures in here that would love to wreck your day and make you feel stupid. They look like these little outcrops right here. I would swear up and down that I harvested one off the side of like a tree one time, but maybe I'm just remembering things wrong. I don't really know. There's another one right there. Gotta get in here and make these things happen. Lots of diamond. If we ever end up needing diamond, apparently I'll have a backup plan here. I don't want to hang out with you at all, weird little jellyfish creature. Go away. You're mean to me, and I don't like you, not in the slightest. Ugh! Not getting the things that I want! Making this very difficult on me, mushroom biome. You're testing my patience, and I'm going to let you know my patience ain't studied, so Is that lithium right there? Might be. Yep. Pop that lithium off the wall right there. I didn't know that it grew raw out here. I actually was completely unaware of that factoid. So apparently it grows raw on the walls out here too. So even while I'm trying to show you how to get stuff, I myself am learning how to do things as well. I'm learning new things. I go out of my way not to do that, but the world seems to force me to do it. I'll probably pick up quite a bit of it while I'm here, just to make sure I don't have to make any return trips anytime soon. Well, there we go. A little bit more diamond. We're probably going to need 4 or 5 more of that for upgrade tables and stuff like that. So be warned, you're always going to need more stuff. Is that a lithium right there? Actually, that's a mod station fragment. I'll take that just for the titanium. My inventory is almost always full of absurd quantities of titanium. I did get one off a tree. I knew I got one off a tree at one point. I knew it. I love it when I remember things. Yay. Oh, you have no idea how vindicated I feel right now. I was like, I know I got one of those off a tree one time. In fact, that's where I thought it came from in here, was off the side of the tree. But no, I'm swimming around like an idiot looking for it on the side of a tree. So as far as important ingredients go for the stuff that we need to get, we have all that stuff available already. It's already done. We just need to dive down in here and make it happen, Captain. So let me fill up on quartz real fast, because I think I'm going to need a lot of glass to make this work. I think it takes like 3 glass and something else to... Oh, it only takes 1. Okay. Well, there you go. I thought it was going to take more than that. I learned a new thing today. Once again, this is an episode of learning. Apparently the stalker teeth are made out of calcium carbonate or something like that. I don't know. CaCO3. CaCO2? CaCO3? I think it's 3. I think it's 3. I'm running the numbers in my head right now. I'm like, 3 feels right. Then again, I'm not sitting there at the test table anymore, so I don't know. Calcium carbonate's pretty fun. You just pour some acid on it. Watch that shit go psss and freak out. Half the fun of going out into the field was finding limestone beds as a geologist and then just dumping big gas-like caskets of acid on it and watching all the steam and everything fly up. It was so much fun. It was awesome. I have water in here, I think. So I will take that water and I will drink that water because it is good for me. And I'm a good boy who likes to feed myself. As far as metals go, we don't need anything. There's some of the other lithium right there. So we're sitting on top of enough lithium to get this done, but it's going to take a little bit of effort first. Just about everything is full up over here. I don't really have a lot of space left. I'm thinking about dropping in another locker. I didn't think I was going to need this many, but as it turns out, I am actually going to need this many. Spacing is always a problem in this game. My lockers never feel like they're lined up properly. I've given up on it. I don't even care. Like, it used to bother the hell out of me. But now I'm just like, whatever. Whatever. Just put everything in there for right now. I don't even want to look at it anymore. I picked up a weird mushroom that I found on the side of something. I don't know. Got it from somewhere. Purple alien tablet can go inside of there too. And the other things that we needed is I think we needed a couple blocks of these plasteel ingots. And so if there's one thing I know, it's that I have tons of titanium. And so let's take some of that titanium. Let's put it to work for us, shall we? Titanium. There's 1. 2. And now that that's finished off, I believe I'll have room for the lithium that I wanted to play around with. Rub it on my face and all that kind of stuff because obviously that's science approved. It's not on my biological stack. I think it's in this one. Where'd my lithium run off to? I had more lithium than this. Don't lie to me, lithium gods. I know I had more lithium than this. This is 3 lithiums right here. I had like 50 of them. Did I drop them in the wrong locker on accident? There they are. Got them. A little bit more lithium in right there. And so now that we have the lithium, I'm going to bring this over to this side. It sounds like we're getting a drive-by right now by our big old friend, one of the reefbacks, which is I think what they're called. Got that right there. I still haven't planted any of our crops either, and I think that's probably something that I should do in this episode so that I can stop my dumbass from having to swim around trying to find fish all the time. That's the other part that's kind of creeping up on me. With the enameled glass, did I throw that in there? I need that. So enamel glass, we've got that going on. Let me check on the recipe one more time and figure out exactly what else I need. I think I need a gold wiring kit and something else. So the final things I'm going to need here is I need some lead, and I don't have that. I do need an advanced wiring kit, which is going to cost us a decent amount of supplies, and actually supplies that I don't know if I have. I have that right there, and then I needed table coral, I think was the other half of it, and I have those, so that's good. As far as metals go, getting a little low on my silver ore supply, but I need copper wire, so that's one right there. Copper wire's done. I need the CPU. Now that I have the CPU, I need a wiring kit and 2 gold. So there's the wiring kit right there, and I'm pretty sure I've picked up enough gold on the way. Yeah, I was going to say, the one thing, weirdly enough, gold is not that rare on this planet. There is a lot of gold laying around. And so now, let me just do a head count on what I have going on here. I've got my ingots, I've got my glass, I've got my advanced wiring kit. I think I need lubricant was the last thing that I needed. And I think I had one thing of lubricant left, which is great. And then from there, I just need lead. So let me go track down this lead, and we'll be on the horse for this whole, Cyclops business. And so, with the lithium gathered, I think we're about ready to make the magic happen on this side. It's time for us to make ourselves a sexy Cyclops. Just ran out and spent a little bit of time trying to gather up some of the things I wanted to get. I'm a little bit worried about the depth of this water. Like, I'm not sure how I feel about that. That might be something that needs a slight adjustment. There it is. I knew it was around here somewhere. Vehicle platform. Well, that depth should be okay. We might want to consider picking this thing back up and folding it. I think I can do it like that. And what I'm going to do is we'll take it back over by our main base, because that water is for sure a little bit safer. That water is deeper, and the last thing you want to do, in one of the early betas, I launched it into shallow water without realizing what it was, and it basically destroyed it instantly. And so I was like, WTF! Like, I was actually pretty upset about it. It was a lot of resources go into building this thing. And so it's a little upsetting if you screw the pooch there and make yourself look dumb. So there it is. It's facing out that way. That looks good to me. We're going to climb on board, and with the vehicle bay here, we can make ourselves a Cyclops. Let's go.
New blueprint acquired. Be advised, the Cyclops is designed to be operated by a 3-person crew. Only experienced helmspeople should attempt to pilot this vehicle solo.
Like, why would they even give me access to this thing? Like, look at this damn thing. Like, why is that even necessary? Like, why is this on the list of things you can build if you get stranded on a random place? Like, I don't know. It just seems gratuitous. Like, if you're going to put that in, why wouldn't you just include, like, a rocket ship first? Like, you know, this seems like something really unlikely that you're going to need. I can board through somewhere around here. There it is. I was going to say, it'll grab me somewhere around here. And there it is. We've got ourselves a... Systems are indeed online. It's going to go ahead and recharge that for me. This thing, we've got a Decoy Launcher. The hell is a decoy? That's new. That didn't exist before. It spawns with full power cells, which is dope. And we've got a upgrade panel right there for all the depth upgrades and things that we want to do. There's a free fire extinguisher as well. They put all kinds of goodies on here. On this side, what do they have? Oh, it gets a free upgrade fabricator. Ooh. There's all kinds of goodies in here. We can go down to... So what's the maximum depth on this thing for right now? We can also get a shield generator, a sonar upgrade. We can fire with aerogel. We can fire out apparently a decoy of some kind. This thing has a lower deck and an upper deck. You can go down here if I remember right. Can you? Or do I access that somewhere else? I might access that somewhere else. Right here. Now we've also got that thing right there with the health display. That's new. And then on this side, we can actually name it and make it look awesome. We can also turn the lights on and off on the interior. We also have floodlights. We can turn those on and off if you wanted to. It kind of depends if you want to be traveling emblazoned with light or if you think you're good. The engine is offline. Well, ooh, it's got a startup sequence now. So what's our maximum depth? We can go down to 500 meters in this bad Betty. All right. Be aware that this thing is very large, and it's going to be hard for you to figure out, like, collision detection-wise, what's below you. So keep that in mind as well. It should show you where the bottom is, if I remember right, so that you don't crash the damn thing. But, yeah. Visibility can be a little sketchy inside of this thing. So just be aware, you know? Oh, I can actually change the speed of it, too.
Ahead slow.
That's cool.
Ahead flagged. Emergency speed. Warning. Vessel tilting. Excessive noise.
What the hell does that mean? Tilting? Hold on, there's new stuff here. There's definitely new things here that are kind of terrifying me. There is a lower deck down here, in case you wanted to explore that. We just went down that thing like Spider-Man. There's a whole bunch of storage lockers in here. Use this place as your mobile base is really... That's the point. We've also got bulkheads. We can get up and underneath this thing right here, and we can fix it if we want to. We can also get into engine access over on this side. Although, oh yeah, we can climb up that way. Maybe I just didn't target the ladder properly. Yeah, that's pretty much what it came down to. But yeah, this thing is a hog. This thing is pretty badass. I wouldn't pilot it too much unless it's daytime, but this opens up all kinds of places that we're allowed to go. So we can go down to really, really far depths at this point. The Seamoth is not going to be able to go down there. This thing used to be immune to the Leviathan Reaper, but I'm not confident that that is truth any longer. I have a sneaking suspicion that, what happens if this thing lists too far? Like, what does that do? Like, let's assume for a minute that it, like, starts to careen over to one side. That's a new mechanic. I don't know what that is right there either. Maybe that's vibrations from the engine being on? I don't know. I mean, we have a repair tool. Technically, I kind of feel like I should probably go to the Aurora. So upon investigation, it appears as though the Reaper Leviathan can't attack the Cyclops now, which is sort of horrifying. I don't think I'm going to mess with that problem. That's a damn travesty. This place used to be my safe home against... Why do I hear nothing but the sound of my entire ship breaking? I don't like that sound. This thing makes entirely too many clunky noises. I don't see anything around here, so I figure... I'm not going to dive just yet, but we do need the exterior lights on if we're going to be going down. We'll keep an eye out for collision warnings. I think most of the stuff we're hitting is just like random fish or whatever. This thing... Oh my god, we're on 87% power already? Good sweet lord, this thing runs out of juice fast. This thing runs out of juice real quick. Couldn't we have slapped like a solar panel or something on it? Good lord. Alright. Well, exploration mode go. We're going to hope that this works out. Oh, we got a collision warning along the back end. I should probably have a rebreather before I attempt to do this, but oh well. As long as we don't end up in like ridiculous Reaper territory, I think we should be alright. Keeping everything on normal. We're down at 84% right now. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to use this thing for now that it's not like a Reaper deterrent. Well, I'm sort of at a loss for where I'm supposed to go at this point. I don't know what to attempt. I can't really use the Seamoth out here. I mean, we can go down a little bit deeper. I suppose we'll explore the floaty ball island thing, I guess. Sounds alright to me. Oh, there's a Reaper over there. Well, that's not good. Maybe I won't play around with him. I don't like the way that I can't see where he's at. Like, all I can see is in front of me. Then again, I totally respect the fact that making this thing out of all glass would probably be a bad plan. So, I don't know. This is our deal for right now. This is our dude that we messes with. I don't really need I don't need the Cyclops for what we're doing right now. This is not that much depth. We're already down to 72% power, too, which is frankly nightmarish. That's pretty brutal. I want to find a depth zone we could play around with. Like, if I can get this thing down to the bottom of, like, the, yeah, something like that'll work. I'm gonna watch out so I don't collide with anything, but I think, like, over here, I don't know, the visibility's so poor that I don't really know what to say about it. It's got cameras on it right there. I'll mess around with the cameras in just a minute. That's a new feature, too, since the last time I played. There's a lot of new stuff going on right now, and I don't know what any of it is. Am I running silent right now? Yeah, don't worry about silent running. Do your thing. That's probably what's draining our energy so fast. It looks like we've got something right here. And so I'm going to dive for it. We'll absolutely take her straight down. What's up with my cameras? So we've got blood kelp biome all the way down here. We've got stone. Oh, I can pilot from here too. Okay. That works. Let's take her down. And if I cycle to here, oh, that's pretty good. Okay. We're about to hit something right there. I think our best plan is probably to back up to open water. And then take it down. We've got warpers right there, which sucks. That's the tail end, right? Okay, so pilot this thing backwards for just a second. The question becomes, how much deeper can I go? Looks like we might possibly have something on this side. Yeah, that looks about right. Oh, there's a creature attack apparently. Okay. And I've endoed my shit into the side of a mountain. Exit that. See what we got going on here. Oh. What the hell has happened? Okay, so back up. Until I can see open ocean, I'm not stopping. They're not doing much damage. So I think this is open ocean right here. God, this thing's hard to pilot. This thing is straight beastly. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Hold on. Up we go. So I think I got myself stuck inside a cave or something. Let's rotate. And that looks okay. It's just so dark. I just can't see. I'm thinking sonar or something's probably going to help out a little bit more. Warper's over there. Can I see light coming down? Okay, that's all I really care about. Let's take this down to a bottom camera. And now that we're kind of clear of whatever the hell was going on, we'll take this down a little further. I think it's just going to take some getting used to, too. Like, this thing is big, it is unwieldy, and it does not give a shit. Alright, so exiting. Oh, and of course I'm going to run out of water right about now. That would be just my luck. It figures. Am I inside of a cave? Oh, dude, that's so bad. How am I inside of a cave right now? I thought I saw open sky just a second ago. Oh, yeah, there's a pit right there. Okay, I see it now. Cool. Well, navigation is going to be a concern in this Big Bad Betty. I don't know how I'm going to fit it into the areas that I want to fit it, in all honesty. That's the part that worries me the most. Oops, that's a collision right there. My bad. Didn't mean to. That was an accident. So, yeah, we're going to have to come up with something to make this thing a little bit more wieldy. I don't know if you can get upgrades to make this thing go faster. And a warper right there, too. It's like he followed us out of the depths. But it does allow us to get down to depths that we weren't able to go to before. So that'll be an interesting prospect for the future. It looks like we found some kind of island over here. I didn't think I'd gone that far out, but is that the island that I'm familiar with? Or is that a completely different island? Oh, I didn't think I was that far out. I've been cruising for a minute. Apparently, I should stop cruising the way that I'm cruising. If this is the island that I think it is. Let's have a look at it. Let's find out. Yeah, that looks distinctively like the island that we were supposed to not be at. I'm actually going to park this thing over here, and this is where we're going to end the episode. I'm going to try and figure out what the hell I do next. Actually, this might be a different island. I don't know. It looks a little different to me. Yeah, I think this is a different island. So in the next episode, we will more than likely check this place out, possibly. I'm just going to hop out the bottom and hope there's no Reapers over here. I mean, it's a short swim. We'll probably make it. Is this a new island or is this a different island? Hold on. What island is this? This is plausibly a different island. And I'm walking around in a lead suit made out of rubber. It's got to smell terrible. There's no way I smell good right now. This has got to be just positively awful. Yeah, I don't know if this is a different island or if this is a same old island. No idea. No clue in hell. I think this is the same island, actually. I don't think this is a different one. Pretty sure this is the same one. Either way, I'll see y'all in the next episode. If you guys enjoyed this, be sure to stop on by tomorrow for more Subnautica or the day after or whatever. I think this is the same island we already went to. I think. I don't know. Looks kind of familiar to me. Meh. I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for stopping on in, everybody. Bye-bye.